Nice.
Okay, there we go. Now we have audio.
Bob, whatever you do not hurt Lupin the
I won't
giant.
hurt her. I'll just steal all her stuff.
Oh, you don't want to do
no.
that either. Trust me, Bird will actually kill you.
Yes. She will literally kill your character in game.
She almost killed Daniel once.
Oh, once I wiped out an entire campaign.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Okay, there we go. Now we have audio. Because I had an armor
We're
class.
live with audio.
Okay, good.
Yay.
Cool.
Want to tell anything to the little to the whoever's in the world is gonna watch this? Anything?
Just
Yeet.
all right. So, anyone who's starting this is episode 1 of the second series, or of this first campaign I've run. It was big and massive and awesome until it got derailed and crashed and burned horribly because 2 players decided to quit. Which
Daniel, Nigel.
Angered me deeply to my soul. But we're rebooting it. Later in time, some things have been changed. No one's that's watching this is even going to know what I'm talking about because the first series got deleted by YouTube because YouTube is crap.
No, Bryson. Bryson.
I can't. Yeah.
Bryson, it's up. It's still up. You just kind of suck.
What?
It's still up.
Okay, whatever. Some of them got deleted from my perspective. Like, I couldn't find some of them.
Okay, well, you just suck then, because they were all up when I checked.
All right, whatever. But it got derailed, and I'm rebooting it now. I'm going to try and resurrect this beast. All right. The
By
main
the
one that
way,
must be ready right now is Bobby. So, you ready?
Yep.
Real quick, by the way, a few things have been changed. Again, like Bryson said, most people won't recognize them at first. And also, I'm toning down Lupin because I went back and I watched a couple episodes and I realized, yes, I was insane. She's being toned down now.
Don't worry. Go ahead, Bobby, and describe your character to me. I'd like to get a little description.
So, my character, well, it used to be called Illidan. I had to remake the character. My name now is Carmen Grayscar. I'm a barbarian, a fighter, monk, and paladin. Basically a master of martial artists. The description of my character is basically they grew up on a small farm, and they may do, but they wanted something greater, so they tried to become a master of martial artistry, since they had gotten strong from years and years of farm work.
I just needed to know what your character is. Race and class.
Yep, Dragonborn, blue dragon, I think. Let me see. Yeah, blue dragon.
All right, works for me.
There we go.
So you, huh? Okay. You have been hired to go into some dwarven ruins and recover 2 corpses.
Okay, that sounds like it's
a third if you could.
Let me see.
He gave you a special orb. It's almost like a crystal ball, the magic item crystal ball, but it's not. It's special in the ways that he's created it himself. Specifically to find these bodies. And he's told you that when you look at these bones or the remains through the orb, they will glow through the perception of the crystal ball.
Okay.
Now he has promised you something that you really want. It's, well, something I'd hope that you want as someone who's trying to master martial arts.
Yeah.
I forget the name. I will find it in a second. It's a tome. He promised you a tome that when you read it, it would give you strength and power beyond your imagination. That you'd be able to become the greatest fighter by using the item that he would give you if you completed this task. So he has sent you into these dwarven ruins in search of these bodies.
Okay.
So this mountain, he can't enter.
Mm.
He's told you that he cannot enter for reasons that he is not willing to disclose to you. But he's sending you in there to get these corpses back. And he's like 80% sure they're dead.
Mm. Am I starting at the mouth of it, like at the entrance, or am I already about a little way in?
So you are at the top of this, well, not the top, like midway up this mountain that overlooks a small town. And this mountain used to be inhabited by dragons, but the mountain has since been cleared out by the person who hired you using very high level magics. Which concerns you slightly why he's not able to enter the ruins himself, but is able to clear out the dragons.
Yeah. I'm going to guess he accidentally summoned something.
Spooky. So you see this giant entrance. It's about, I'd say, 50-foot diameter all the way around. It's just a giant hole that just goes all the way back into the side of this mountain.
Okay.
And it's kind of dark inside, but your dark vision allows you to see a little bit further.
Yeah.
But it's still dark beyond your vision.
Okay. I'm gonna take out a torch to see if that helps.
All right.
With a light.
So you light it up. I don't know how far torches go, but it's still dark beyond your vision still.
60 feet.
I've got a light crossbow. I'm going to take a bolt for the crossbow, light the end, and shoot it in to basically send out a signal light to see if there's anything ahead.
So you set the arrow on fire and fire it down the tunnel, and it kind of illuminates a little ball of light, kind of shoots down the tunnel, illuminating the darkness a little bit. Then it kind of reaches its end. You hear it kind of clink after the fire goes out. It goes out not long after you fire it, like 200 feet after. Kind of fire kind of sputters out, and then you hear a clinking of metal, almost like a
plate mail.
Like kind of like this.
Okay.
Like metal hitting against stone as your arrow seems to hit a wall at the end.
Okay. That sounds okay. And I'm going to continue into the mouth of the cave, cautiously looking around for any kind of shiny stones, or anything that could allude to some sort of entrapment.
So, as you continue to look around and investigate, you see something in the corner. It's white, but you don't really know what it is.
I'm going to make a loud sound. I'm going to hit my dagger on the wall to make like a giant clang to see if it's something that's alive.
Okay. So you clang your dagger against the wall and it makes a loud echo. You hear it kind of rumble throughout this chasm that you're in. And you hear no movement other than yourself.
Okay, I'm going to go up to this white object and take out the orb and look at it through it.
So you go over and you look at this object, and you look into the orb, and it looks normal.
Okay.
You're going to investigate it further.
I'm gonna take my javelin and kind of poke it. It's like a
So
kid poking
you poke it, and it kind of rolls over, and the dust that kind of sealed it into this kind of little plate almost look like a white scale. But as you poke it, the dust kind of settles from it, and it's a big white feather.
Alright. Let me think. Well, it might be some sort of giant bird, but that would have been alarmed by my dagger. I will grab it and put it in my bag just for safekeeping, just in case it's some sort of magical feather.
Okay.
And I will continue further into these ruins.
So as you continue further, you walk about 200, maybe 250 feet into the tunnel, and there's an abrupt cliff edge where there's another giant hole going straight down.
Okay.
It's got like spiral ridges that go along the walls that seem to have been eroded over the years.
I'm gonna set my rope up. I'm going to. Do I have a spare dagger? No. I have a spare javelin. Yes, I'm gonna take one of my javelins, stab it through the end of the rope, and try to stab it into the rock or get it into some crevice. And I'm gonna pull on it to make sure it's tight. And I'm going to rappel down the cliff edge.
Okay. So how long is your rope?
50 feet.
So as you reach the end of your rope, what do you... there seems to be no bottom in sight still. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna light another crossbow bolt and drop it to see how far it goes before it hits the bottom.
Okay. So you light it and drop it, and it falls about another 50 feet.
Let's see. What else did I do? I'm gonna start climbing back up to where the top of the rope is. I'm gonna climb back up there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around for any sort of vegetation, anything like vines, twigs, etc.
As you look around this cave, it seems to be completely barren of all life. There's no other living things in here. You don't even see bugs or bats in this cave.
Strange. When I get up to the top, I'm gonna search the walls for anything hidden, any like hidden compartments or any hidden doorway.
So, roll me an investigation check.
There's my D20. 19.
Okay. So you look around and you see kind of a jagged ridge that looks a little out of place and a little discolored off on the side of the wall from where you came from.
I'm gonna check it out, see if it's some sort of compartment, if it's like some sort of door.
So you go over to this little jagged piece of rock, and it kind of sticks out. Like you have a curved wall because you're in a circular tunnel, and this rock kind of sticks diagonally downward. And it's kind of like a stalactite almost that kind of sticks diagonally downward.
I'm gonna give it like a firm tug, but not like so strong that I feel I might break it.
So as you tug on it, it kind of gives way a little bit and kind of starts to shift and turn upward.
Now I'm gonna put more force into it, trying to get it fully open.
So as you pull up on this and it clicks into place, and you hear rumbling in the walls. It's like a soft, almost as if something's kind of scratching at the walls, like kind of like rocks sliding against each other.
Yeah, like a
And
soft.
it kind of is moving from this spot in the wall down toward the hole that you just came out of.
Is it wide enough for me to walk along this ridge?
There, there's no ridge.
Oh. I'm kind of an
There's
idiot.
a noise coming from inside the wall that's moving toward the hole that you just came out of.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna look around, see if I know where this noise originates from. See if there's any things sticking out that might have created the noise.
Okay. Do a perception check.
Oh no. 4.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You can't really seem to figure out where the noise went. It went from the point of the lever that you just pulled and moved away from you toward the hole, but you can't distinguish where it went from there.
Okay. Give me just a
It's
second.
gone
I'll
silent
just be
now.
an idiot.
What would you like to do now?
I'm gonna start climbing back down my rope. And
So as you begin to approach the hole again, you see that where the spiral ridges that go all the way to the bottom, there's now stone plates that have slid out of the wall and have made a spiral staircase going down.
oh, I'm gonna walk down those. Never mind.
So you walk down these stairs, and they feel very sturdy. There is no give to these stairs.
Good craftsmanship.
Roll me a deck save real quick.
Oh no. Where did I put my dot? Oh, no matter. Got another. Dexterity. Where's that? Oh wait, wrong page. Dexterity. 16.
Well, you don't see the stair as one of them is missing, and your foot goes right into it,
Oh no.
and you tumble down 3 of the other stairs, but you don't fall off the stairs, luckily.
Okay. Thank goodness. I'm going to start being very careful, making sure that I'm actually standing on stairs instead of open pits. I'm going to
Yeah.
use my torch to illuminate the bottom, just being very careful not to miss my step.
So, as you continue down these stairs, there's more and more stairs missing. And as you begin to count these stairs, every 7 steps, a stair is missing.
Odd. I'm gonna look for any abnormalities in the staircase, any levers or anything that might seem like we could extend these other stairs.
Okay, roll a perception check. Well, first, okay, never mind. 7?
Yeah.
You don't seem to find any other contraptions that would trigger these other stairs.
Oh, dang. I'm going to light another crossbow bolt and drop it down and see how far I still have to go.
So, as you light this crossbow bolt and drop it, it's only about 20 feet down now until you reach
I'm
the
just
bottom.
gonna yeet myself down.
Just yeet yourself
I'm
down.
just yeeting myself down.
You kind of just hop down this 20 feet, Do a
walking.
Iron Man.
No, I'm just going
Super-
legit jump off, not even trying to catch him. Like
Yeah, you just
recklessly.
jump, do a superhero landing.
Yeet! Yes, breaking my hips along the way.
So you land, and as you land, some dust poofs up from where you were and kind of plumes off in a little circle radius from where you landed.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm humming Grayskull.
So
No one was here to see that.
as you look around, you see another hole, but it's about 20 foot in diameter. And about 5 foot into this hole, it's got like two metal doors that are slid together.
I'm gonna jump down and try to force open them.
All right. So you go over and you're trying to force them open. And as you go over and approach to try and pull these doors open, you notice that there's a small spot off to the right of the second door that's kind of melted.
I'm gonna take my crossbow, load in a bolt, and try to shoot the melted part open. So that's no longer like. Wait, is it?
Oh no,
fused
it's
anything?
fully open. It's about like a
Okay.
5 foot diameter hole.
Okay. Is the melted part like fusing anything shut or anything like? Is it like fused
No,
on a
it's
hinge?
just a melted part of the door that's just been melted open.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying to open these doors.
So roll me a strength check.
Lucky D20. 14.
So you can't seem to get these doors to budge.
Okay. Let's see if this does anything. I'm going to use a javelin, like a lever, to try and pry these open, kind of like using a crowbar.
All right. So I guess roll the strength check again with a +2 modifier added.
Okay. 16.
You still can't seem to get these doors to budge open.
Darn. I'm gonna look around, see if there's any sort of lever mechanism, if there's any button, any pressure plate that may.
You don't see any mechanisms that would open the door, but at the top of the door, this like 15, 20 foot tall door, you see this weird contraption. It looks like a crossbow, giant steel mounted ballista, but it doesn't seem to have a string attached to it.
I'm gonna jump up.
You're going to jump 20 feet into the air?
Yes. Oh wait. I'm gonna use a javelin and kind of wedge it in the door so that I can get myself further up.
Oh. So you kind of wedge a javelin in there to
climb.
Yeah, you kind of wedge it in there to kind of hoist yourself up. And as you investigate this, roll a Arcana check.
Ooh, that's a nice roll. 20. Yeah.
Nat?
Well, not nat 20, dirty 20. I had a 19 one modifier.
Still works. So you can see that this is a magical device that is powered by magic, but does not have any magic in it at the moment.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
You can use your breath weapon on it.
Yeah, it's the only magic I have. Let's hope I don't melt this entire thing. It is lightning.
Well, how are you using your breath?
I'm
It's
going
blue.
to.
If you're a blue dragon, you shoot lightning.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with lightning breath?
I don't know. But yeah, maybe my character's not the brightest, so
So you're gonna shock it.
yes, I'm gonna shock it.
So as you use your lightning breath on this weapon, electricity flows through all the metal that it's attached to and goes through the doors.
Uh-oh.
And you hear clanking of metal, grinding of gears as this mechanical thing seems to kind of twitch and spin almost. And then it kind of spins and it does a barrel roll and then just like clicks in place and just stops.
Is the door starting to open?
You can still hear gears turning.
I'm gonna start climbing down quickly because if this thing's open, I'm gonna fall 20 feet.
So you hear clinking and clacking of gears as these doors slowly, you hear a as the doors seem to unbolt themselves and slide to the side.
Oh, thank goodness. Cut down.
The hallway is illuminated with what seems like magical light from crystals that are embedded in the walls.
I'm gonna
This
try
giant-
stealing some of them.
This giant metal square corridor seems to go down for like about another 20 feet.
Mm.
And then there's a small box room with another set of doors that are open.
You mentioned gems in the walls. I'm gonna start stealing them.
So as you pluck these gems, the light seems to as you crack them off the wall.
Bryson,
Yeah?
are we ever gonna get a turn to do anything so far?
I gotta get there. Don't worry.
We get there when we get there.
We go to bed when we go to bed.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get there. It's just
We know,
a lot's happened since.
Yeah, we know. We know where you are. You're getting close.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to no clip through the wall. I'm gonna start just spamming crouch and try to clip through the wall.
Yeah, great.
Bob, it doesn't work like Skyrim.
Dang.
So, if only you had a bucket.
If only.
If only I had a bucket.
We just need a bowl and then sprint into the wall.
We just need Dan's bag of holding.
I'm gonna Naruto run down this hallway.
So, you sprint down this hallway.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna check for skeletons as I do this.
You need to check for skeletons?
Because I need to find the magical skeletons.
Hold
Most
up.
likely skeletons. They're corpses, but
So, as you down for skeletons, you see a skeleton of what looks to be a bird.
I'm gonna use my orb.
How
You're gonna use your
flipping
what?
dare you?
Yes.
So as you look through this orb, it doesn't glow.
I'm
Anything
dare
useful
you.
on this bird corpse?
So, what did you say?
I'm gonna see if there's anything useful on this bird corpse.
It seems to be decayed and rotted away. All the meat and skin is off the bones. Only the bones are left.
No equipment, no nothing.
Nope.
Frick. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Still searching for skeletons.
So as you continue down this hallway, you step on a pressure plate,
Uh-oh.
and when it clicks, these spheres seem to roll out of the walls.
Oh.
And they roll into the hallway in front of you.
I'm gonna raise my sword in like a blocking pose. I have no
So-
idea what these are.
After a couple seconds, these little spheres seem to kind of click as if gears are moving inside them. And they seem to kind of open up. And these little tiny mechanical legs kind of sprout out, 3 on each side. And they begin to skitter at you as a little stinger, little metal needle kind of shoots out of there.
How tall are these?
They're only about like 3 inches tall. They're like,
Okay,
Super
I'm gonna
tiny.
jump over them. Like I'm gonna run at them and jump over them to see if they're just.
make me an acrobatics
something.
check.
Uh-oh. I land face first and get stabbed 20 times. Nat 20. Yes!
You just got a nat 20 on the acrobatics?
I just got a nat 20. Oh, my
Nice, dude.
gosh. This is my lucky dice, too.
Good. So you run and you jump over these things as they kind of watch you go overhead. And you hit the ground running toward this other small room that's at the end of the hallway that has another set of doors.
Okay. Do they continue following me, or are they off doing something else?
So as you begin to run toward that other room, they turn around and begin to chase you again.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna use my breath weapon. Oh wait, can I use my breath weapon?
Nope, once per long rest, dude.
Oh mother! No, it's for short rest, but still, I can't use it just yet. I'm gonna use my crossbow at first, taking them out from a distance.
All right, so you're gonna make a crossbow attack on them?
Yep.
All right.
I got a 16. D6 plus 2. No, 1d8.
What'd you roll for the attack?
16.
Well, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Let's see. 9 damage.
You kind of stick this thing with an arrow, and it seems to be kind of twitching on the ground, just sitting in one spot on its side. It doesn't follow you anymore, but it continues twitching.
Okay, how many of them are there?
That's about 6.
Okay, so there's 5 left. How close are they? Are they like in the next turn? Are they going to be able to hit me?
They're pretty close, but they're fast, but they're not close. You got a
Okay.
little bit of a distance on them, but
I'm going to do
So they
just
kind
one
of
more
run.
crossbow attack.
they kind of run as a swarm.
I'm going to do another crossbow attack. And that is 17. And
Wait, you're going to do another crossbow attack, you said?
yeah, because they'll have like a turn that they'll have to take to get me to me, and then they'll have to take a turn for initiative.
Well, hold on. Then go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
If you're saying that was the surprise round, then.
yeah, that's basic. 18.
Well, you go first.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. Wait, are they within 5 feet of me?
No,
Okay,
they're
so
about 10, 15 feet away from you. About in between there. They're kind of spread through that area. They're kind of swarmed up together.
okay, I'm gonna shoot one more crossbow attack.
So,
And
you shoot it. What is your AC? or your attack?
Wait, to hit or damage?
What is your attack roll number? What is your roll for the attack?
Okay. Let's see here. 16.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
4.
4.
Yes.
So you strike another one, and it seems to fall to the ground, twitching, and then it kind of clicks into a position and stops.
Okay.
One stops functioning. So they run at you. Hold your horses for a second. Let me grab my dice. You. I rolled my dice and started rolling off the. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
They all begin to try and jump at you, and you kind of nimbly dodge and weave as they fly past you.
Okay.
They are now within your area surrounding you.
Okay. Is that all of their attacks?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
running as a swarm.
Okay. So I'm going to do like a sweeping attack with my greatsword. Try and hit multiple. Since they're all swarmed up, I'm probably not going to be able to.
Well, they count as one target. So if you
Okay.
swing, it's a swarm. So
Okay. 18. To hit.
that hits.
And damage. 2d6 plus 2. If I can find. Use my tiny d6. Okay. 2d6 plus 2. 9 damage.
So you swing your greatsword.
Yep.
And you seem to cleave 2 of them.
Okay.
What was the damage again?
9.
9. All right. So they swarm. The last 2 try and swarm onto you. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, that does hit me. Thank goodness I have a lot of health.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh, that ain't bad. Okay, I am now... Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my greatsword again.
Roll me some damage.
Ooh. That's a crit. That's...
We can do this one of 2 ways. You can either... Let's just say... Roll the total damage, then double it.
Okay.
But don't add your modifiers. So roll the dice damage, double that, then add your mods.
Okay. That is 22 damage.
Damn. You seem to swing perfectly, and you cleave 2 of them in half, just kind of smashing them to bits as all their pieces begin to just rain down on the floor.
I'm gonna quickly drop to the floor and try grabbing any pieces that look valuable.
So they're not moving anymore. They're just in just splinters and gears at this point. So you're just gonna kind of pick up their scraps.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up any scraps that look like they might have a value.
All right. So add 3 gears, 3 metal gears to your inventory.
I have to go to my notes. Oh, there. Okay. 3. Okay. There we go. Got that.
So, what do you want to do now?
I'm gonna check out this door that I just got to.
So, you see these 2 double doors that are open, like the ones before. But as you enter the room, it's kind of like a 5 by 5 by 5 room. It's kind of a cubicle. And as you enter it, the doors kind of slide shut.
Oh, great.
And the room begins to descend. You can feel yourself falling down.
Oh, great. Do I see anything noticeable in this room? Besides it just being an
No.
infinite room?
It's just a little cubicle. You can't see outside of this room as the cubicle descends.
I'm gonna start screaming.
Just screaming.
Just screaming my lungs out.
The appropriate reaction.
The appropriate reaction to being thrown in a room and being tossed down.
So, as you scream, the cubicle suddenly stops and jolts to a stop. And the doors begin to slowly slide open to reveal another corridor that is illuminated by crystals again.
I'm just gonna call out, does anyone know any room design in here? Seems like nobody knows anything. Everything's made out of metal. Jeez, you gotta get some mucho gusto mystique. Anyway, and I'm gonna continue on.
You hear no replies.
The 3 skeletons in the back room are gonna have a riot over. I'm gonna search this corridor.
You're gonna go down the corridor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down scanning for skeletons.
So, as you continue down this corridor, you see another door at the end of the hallway, and it is closed. But it is a smaller door, about 10 foot tall and about 5 foot wide. And it's a singular door. It's a singular metal door with a metal handle.
I'm just gonna go up to it and just yank the handle to open it.
As you grab onto this door and you yank, you realize that is a push door.
I'm just gonna make sure nobody's watching. Just push it. Just like. Oops.
So you kind of push the door open cautiously, and you look into this room, and the room is almost like an altar room. It's got like a little circular pedestal with another little pillar where something would sit at the top of it. And it's a circular room with crystals and pedestals all around this room that illuminate it. And you see 3 skeletons all huddled up.
I'm gonna look at them through this crystal.
So as you look through this crystal, all 3 of them begin to glow.
Okay. I'm going to just make sure no one's watching and just toss all the bones into my backpack. Just.
So you just start grabbing all these bones. You notice that one of these skeletons is very small, almost like a small child, a dragonborn, almost like a small reptilian child.
Jimmy?
Because you notice that it has a snout. And one of them is very large.
Oh, geez. I'm gonna guess one's a kobold.
You'd be right in that assumption.
And I'm gonna guess the other is a warlock of some sort. Goliath warlock.
I don't think you can tell class from a dead person, but the other two skeletons are dragonborns. You see some items strewn across the floor as well.
I'm gonna grab everything that I can.
So the first thing you see, kind of almost drawn to it, is this small little cube that has just runes kind of written around the edges of it, and
Jeez.
big symbols in the center of each side.
Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab that.
So as you grab onto this, it kind of begins to shimmer, and the runes around the edges begin to kind of illuminate bluish light.
With my dragon primal brain, I'm just gonna like try to bite it. Almost like I'm a bird
Yeah.
looking at a shiny coin. I'm just gonna
You're gonna bite it.
yes.
So
It
as you
explodes
bite
immediately,
it,
killing me and 3 Palestinian children.
oh, bro. So as you bite it, it kind of tingles.
Flavor rock.
Yes.
Delicious.
So as you look at it, the runes begin to the runes on the outside begin to rewrite themselves in a language that you know.
Ooh. Let me take a look at what languages I know.
Common would probably be one of them. But
Common
it's
and
just,
Draconic.
yeah, I guess so. It's in a language that you know.
Okay.
Almost as if it's magically being translated. They're not actually changing, as though when you look at them, you can understand them in a language that you know.
I'm gonna see what it says.
So the writing around the outside kind of trails around the whole edge of the cube in like a looping pattern that goes from one point all the way around the cube, like a baseball would have its laces go all the way around it in a loop.
Yeah.
And it reads, "Whoever may solve this puzzle made by the great old ones will be gifted the power to change fate itself."
Well, I'm a master puzzle solver with my 3 IQ.
My 3 IQ. You have 3 intelligence?
No, I've got 13 intelligence plus 1 modifier.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Damn
That'd be
you.
hilarious, though.
I don't need another idiot in our party.
I wish I could have gotten my intelligence at 3.
I would be sad.
That would have been hilarious, though.
It would have been
Arcana checks
beautiful.
would be hard. That would have been beautiful. That's
would've
like,
Beautiful.
who got a nosebleed from trying to read too hard?
Bob,
Oh my gosh.
Probably Daniel.
I don't remember who that was.
It was probably
I think
Daniel.
that might have been. No, it was Lupin.
No! I remember everything bad that
couldn't
happened to
read.
Lupin.
She tried so hard, she got a nosebleed.
Oh yeah, wait,
I'm gonna see
Oh,
if
that's
there's
how-
any
oh,
way to
yeah,
solve this puzzle.
Yeah, it's a long story. Don't ask questions.
Because you tried to you read the word, you spent like 10 minutes reading the word "the," and then like you couldn't read the rest of it.
Shut up.
Lupin,
So
the
funny.
master of language.
Hurry up. We got 3 minutes before me and Daniel get called down to go to bed, so.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So the man who hired you gave you a potion that he told you to pour over the bodies when you found them.
This is a potion of re-life. I'm gonna dump it all over them. And I'm gonna take a little
So
sip.
he told you not to get it on any other things
Uh-oh.
but the
I just took a
bones.
sip.
So you just dumped it all over him?
I dumped it all over them, but I took a little sip. Oh,
Took a little
no.
sip. Took a little sippy sip.
Sip, sip, sip,
A
sip.
little bit
And
of
this is like my
exactly
first time
what
trying beer.
not to do. Can you do
a little bit of a
exactly the opposite?
slurpy slurp of the slurp juice.
Papa, no.
Great idea.
Yeah.
So you take a
And
slurp and you kind of feel it tingle as you swallow it,
I now have alcohol
as if
poisoning.
it's like,
Oh no,
uh,
you have no idea.
as if it's moving as you swallow it. And as you pour it over these bones, the liquid begins to kind of illuminate like glow in the dark paint.
Oh no. I
Kind of just
hate-
like illuminates a bit, and then it kind of spreads itself across these bones, and you can feel
So
your
creepy.
stomach churning.
Oh no. I'm gonna shake myself and see if it reacts like a glow stick.
Bling. Just
You
make-
fit in perfectly to this party, trust me.
I like crack my spine and then just.
You crack your spine and open your mouth, and radiant damage just. I'm a fire blazer. So you try and shake yourself and nothing happens, but the liquid kind of spreads itself across these bones until they fully glow, and then the bones kind of blink and they're gone. And you
There
feel
goes
your
your
stomach
stomach.
churning even harder,
Oh no.
and then you blink and you close your eyes for a split second, you open them, and you're standing, and you look back at the ground, and you're standing on this red carpet.
I got nominated for the Oscars.
And as you look up, this carpet leads to a throne. It leads up this small set of steps to a throne.
Is there anyone on the throne?
Yes, there is a high elf sitting on this throne.
Please, 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 please.
Please, please, please. Oh,
So, as you look, it's the man who hired you. He's a little easier to recognize without being almost completely covered in cloth and hood.
I'm gonna dash at him, screaming, "This is my throne! My!"
He kind of glares at you, and he just kind of raises his hand.
I immediately
And-
like cower. I'm just like,
He raises his hand. I don't remember the spell.
uh-oh.
What's the description? Because I might be able to recognize it.
Oh, you know the spell. It's been used on you a couple times. It's used on you in the one time that Dan almost died.
Oh,
oh.
What's your max HP?
33.
oh, hey, that's kind of cool.
I'm a chonker.
You're a
Who's the good
chonker boy.
boy?
I get a lot of bonuses
Shut
from all my
up,
classes.
Dan. Stop that. Stop that now.
Who's a good doggo?
You stop that. I have to
I
do
took
some
a drink
addition.
of water, Dangle. Why?
Okay, so you begin to charge, and that vision kind of goes black as your body just hits the floor.
Oh no!
You're
It was a
unconscious.
potion! It was a potion!
Yeah.
I thought I'd be a glow stick.
You're unconscious. And all right. So I think since no one else is here, we can start the session off next with everybody together now.
Yeah.
So we'll
Flipping-
start next session there.
Why were we here, Bryson? Why were we here? True.
Like your characters are now here.
Lupin's here now.
In your heart.
I've toned down
So
the
that
voice,
we don't
kind
have-
of. Not
I could
really.
have said, "Oh, we don't need you. I just need Bobby," and then you would have been confused as hell when you woke up in a throne room. You've been like, "What happened?"
By the way, Bryson, I have a question before I end the stream. What's
Yeah,
name?
you don't know that yet.
What does Bobby know? I want, like, out of character, I want to know. I won't make my character know. Please. Bryson!
Characters yours.
I feel like I know
It's a
who it is.
surprise.
Bryson, I feel like I know who it is. I know it's not Edward. Edward is dead. I say so many things.
I don't think Edward was an elf though, was he? I thought he
No.
was a half elf or something.
I thought he was human
Wait, okay.
with the
What
philosopher.
are the
Yeah,
So
I'm
names
pretty
of
sure
both
it's-
campaigns? Because I really need to catch up on what the hell happened.
Yeah. If you need, we can link the streams to you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think you
Definitely
guys
need that.
will be able to figure out who it is if you rewatch the streams. I think you might be able to figure it out.
Okay.
because I
Because
know it's
I
either
have
one
no
person or
idea.
it's another person. I'm gonna be really pissed if it's the one person. But I'll be very happy if it's the other
Detailed
person.
explanation. It's either one person or it's a different person. That's a
We
very
know two
detailed
elves thanks to
explanation.
Trenton.
How
Wait,
do you know
wait,
it's
wait,
an elf that you know?
wait. Was Trenton an elven cleric or was he just a human?
Oh no, Trent was a high elf.
Both times?
What do you mean both times?
Like after like he became the shopkeep, the cleric guy.
Oh, when he became the cleric, I think he was human. Oh no, I think he was elf again.
Okay,
But
we
he,
do know two people who could be.
yeah.
I'm gonna flipping shoot somebody.
Wait, what do you mean two? Both of Trent's characters?
Yes,
Okay.
I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna love this reveal.
Oh no.
This reveal is gonna be incredible.
I'm scared because I don't know anything, and I'm hearing people.
You guys
be
are
like,
gonna piss.
Oh no! As
You
I
guys
get
are all gonna
closer.
piss. Like all over the floor.
But I don't wanna.
I wanna-
Well, you're gonna.
I want to read like I want to see if Eisen's here because like I have on who we know and Eisen. If Eisen comes back, that'd be flipping hilarious.
Right,
Okay.
Bryson.
Huh?
I need to sign out.
Bryson, question.
Yeah?
I'm gonna end the stream right now, real quick. By the way,
Are we naked?